Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण everyone. So today is 18th of December, is Monday, Keshav Masa or Margasesha Masa, Shukla Paksham and Sastya Tithi. So today it is a word necessity. So there is one special event for Shri Shri Radha Nandaneshwara. So the date is for first installed on this day at 7 Bury Place in London, and later on the date is for moved to the Soho Temple and Soho Street. So that is one auspicious event, and another event from the ISKCON on the same occasion. So Gadadhara Pandita was initiated second time by Pundarika Vidyanidhi, and also so there is a small purport. So the festival was it was to see the Jagannath as well, and also mentioning in the purport at the beginning of winter there is a ceremony known as the Wardena Festi. This ceremony indicates that from that day forward, a winter covering should be given to the Lord Jagannatha. That covering is directly purchased from a weaver. According to the Archana Marga, a cloth should first be washed to remove all the starch, and then it can be used to cover the Lord. Pundarika Vidyanidhi saw that the priest neglected to wash the cloth before covering Lord Jagannatha. Since he wanted to find some fault in the devotees, he became indignant. So that is from the word necessity from this outcome. So that's all from the event's perspective. So we shall quickly enter into Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sutta Goswami is narrating to Saunakadi sages about the things, activities happened at the Shemika Rishi's ashrama. So, the Shemika Rishi's son, Shringi, he was very angry towards the Parikshit, and then so he wanted to show his power. So that is Pasimi, Pastyatemi Bhalam. I will punish that person who has done this this activity, so who offended my father. So likewise, he has cursed the Parikshit, saying that, so with reddish eyes, iti vuktva roshatam rakho vaisyan dushibalakaha. So while he was speaking to his same-aged children, he spoke, and then by touching the water from the Kausika river, Kausikya Bhusprusya Vagvajram Visarjaha, that words are just like a thunderbolt words. And by touching the water, and then he has released his words, that curse. And what is that curse? Iti langita maryadam takshaha saptami ahani. Dakshanti sma kulangaram chodito me tadadruham. So whoever has offended my father, so that kulangara, and he will be bitten by the takshaka snake on the seventh day. And then in such a way, so he has released his curse by touching the water, that Brahmana boy. So further, Sutta Goswami is saying that this boy, he went to the ashrama, and then he looked at his father, and the snake was on his neck, and then he was just crying. And then after that, the sage, after hearing the cries of the child, he opened his eyes slowly. So he did not open very quickly, but slowly he opened it. So until then he was in the deep meditation. So and then as soon as he opened his eyes, and then he looked at the snake, and then he just thrown out, and then he asked the child, "Oh my dear child, is there anyone who has offended you?" Likewise, he did not think of his position. He is asking about the opposite person, the child. Is anyone has offended you? Likewise, he asked his child, and then the Shringi started speaking to father, and he explained everything what has happened. So that king has come and he has put the snake, and then this boy he has cursed the king. Likewise, he has narrated everything. So we are in the first canto, chapter 18, verse number 38, 39, and 40. ततो अभ्येति आश्रमं बालो गले सत्पकलेवरम् पितरं वीक्ष्य दुःखार्तो मुक्तकण्ठो रुरोधः ततो अभ्येति ashramam bhalo, and that bala, that Shringi, he went to the ashramam. He entered into the ashramam. Gale sarpa kalevaram, and then Gale sarpa kalevaram. So the boy he looked at that dead snake on the neck of his father. Pitaram viksha dukkhato, by looking at his father, he was a bit distressed. Dukkhato, Pitaram viksha dukkhato, mukta kanto rurodaha, and he just cried with the mukta kanta. Loudly he cried. Rurodaha. ततो अभ्येति आश्रमं बालो गले सर्प कलेवरम पितरं वीक्ष्य दुःखार्तो मुक्तकण्ठो रुरोधः. So thereafter, when the boy returned to the hermitage, he saw a snake on his father's shoulder, and out of his grief, he cried very loudly. Report by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The boy was not happy because he committed a great mistake, and he wanted to be relieved of the burden on his heart by crying. So, after entering the hermitage and seeing his father in that condition, he cried loudly so that he might be relieved. But it was too late. The father regretted the old incident. And then further, Sava Angiraso Brahman Sutva Sutta Vilapanam Unmilya Shanakaihi Netre Drishtva Cha Amse Mrudoragam. Sava Angiraso Brahman, that Brahmana who belongs to the Angirasa, the sage. Angirasa is the son of Brahma. So this Shemika Rishi and the boy and all of them, all of their family coming from Angirasa. Sava Angiraso Brahman, who Savanakadi sages, Srutva with Vilapanam, and after hearing his son is crying, Shrutva Suta Vilapanam, Unmilya Senakaihi Netre, and Unmilya, he was opening his eyes, Senakaihi Netre, slowly. He was opening Senakaihi Netre, Drishtvacha, and then he looked at Drishtvacha, Amse Mutoragam, on his shoulders, Amse, on his shoulders, Mruta Uragam, the dead body of the snake. So he has looked at it. Sava Angiraso Brahman Srutva Suta Vilapanam Unmilya Senakaihi Netre Drishtva Cha Amse Mrutoragam. So, O Brahmana, Darshi, who was born in the family of Angira Muni, hearing his son crying, gradually opened his eyes and saw the dead snake around his neck. And then what Shemika Rishi did? Visrujya tamcha papracha vatcha kasmadhirodhishi kenavate apakrutam iti muktaha sa nyavedayat visrujyatam cha papracha. After throwing that dead snake, Visrujya, he has left that one. Tancha, Papracha, he was questioning. Vatsa Kasmad Didi, Vatsa Kasmad, Kasmadhi Rodeshi. Oh, my dear child, why are you crying? Vatsa Kasmadhi Rodeshi. Why are you crying like this? Kenavate Apukrutam. Anyone has offended you? Kenavate Apukrutam. Iti Vuktaha. So, in such a way, when he was asked, Sanyavedayat, and the boy has narrated all the story. Sanyavedayat. So, translation for this was, he threw the dead snake aside and asked his son why he was crying, whether anyone had done him harm. On hearing this, the son explained to him what had happened. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The father did not take the dead snake on his neck very seriously. He simply threw it away. Actually, there was nothing seriously wrong in Maharaja Parikshit's act. But the foolish son took it very seriously, and being influenced by Kali, he cursed the king and thus ended a chapter of happy history. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So this is the pastimes from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Likewise, the Shringi, he has made a bigger mistake with the childish behavior. And then he was here, what we see, the crying, this boy was crying. Why he was crying? He has made a mistake. Sometimes we are also crying in our day-to-day lives. For what? We have got something, but our desire was not fulfilled. But we find some other reason to get a right opportunity, and then we bring that cry at that particular moment. We would see that when children, if children got offended, they don't cry. But whenever there is something, when other child will come and see it, and then some other child is laughing, this child get more crying. At that time, he get an opportunity. It is something else. It is not the actual reason. So here, this boy is Shringi. He has made a great mistake. So Prabhupada mentions, so the boy was not happy because he committed a great mistake and he wanted to be relieved of that burden on his heart by crying. So after entering the hermitage and seeing his father in that condition, he cried loudly so that he might be relieved, but it was too late. The father regretted the whole incident. So here when we go to Krishna and then we are crying, we are not crying for Krishna, but because we have been in that awkward positions in our day-to-day material life, we could not tolerate. We cry for that reason, but not because we wanted to, Krishna, I forgot you, and I don't know relation between you and me. So far, that kind of relation immediately that doesn't come. We might have seen that personally experienced. So that is initial stages, but later on, if we keep continuing it, then we would see that reflection in our day-to-day life. So initial crying is the personal things. So likewise, Prabhupada is mentioning, and also that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Tato abhyeti ashramam bhalu gale sarpa kalevaram pitaram vikshya dukkarto mukta kantu rurodaha sava angiraso brahman shrutva suta vilapanam unmile sanakaihi netre दृष्ट्वाच अंसे मृतोरगम विसृज्यतं च पप्रच्च वत्स कस्मदिः रोदिषि केनवाते अपकृतम् इति उक्तः स न्यवेदयत्. Likewise, the boy has narrated all the story that has happened. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. We shall quickly enter into Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today it is letter to Hitsaranji, November 16 and 1969, London. It is a tiny letter. Can I request any dear devotees to read this small letter?
I can read it, Prabhu.
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji.
Dear Hitaranjan ji, please accept my blessings with further reference to my letter dated November 1st, 1969. I beg to inform you that immediately I want one pair of Radha Krishna deities in London. If you will kindly send me out of the 5 pairs contributed by the uh, Dalmia Trust and Birrer Trust, at least one pair to London by the quickest transport, maybe by air cargo, then it will be very kind of you. Kindly treat this as urgent. I hope this will find you in good health. I am awaiting your early reply. Affectionately, your S.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah, Prabhupada. Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Can you take your point, Prabhuji, in this one?
The only take point I can take, Prabhuji, is Srila Prabhupada is eager to establish and the deities as soon as possible. He doesn't want to wait for it, and he doesn't want to delay in any, because the sooner the deity comes, we can spiritualize and we can spread the Krishna consciousness. Haribol Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So as soon as deities are installed, everything will go automatically. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Any other points, dear devotees? Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. So it is as long as once deities are there and everything, all activities, so devotional service going on, book distribution will go, devotees come together, bhajans are going on, philosophy will go, everything will be going on automatically by the mercy of Krishna, Radha Krishna deities. So that's why Prabhupada says, treat this as urgent. Okay, so that is Prabhupada's mood. That is my takeaway point. And from the announcements point of view, so tomorrow evening, we have got a preaching practice session. So speaker is Prabhavati Sachi Devi Mataji at 8 p.m. So that is the announcement side from me. And also yesterday, I think our devotees, they have gone for book distributions at Kingsbury station with Antaranga Prabhuji. So we have seen the pictures, very beautiful. All glories to all the devotees, Aksara Sangha devotees participating in the book distribution. So that is from my understanding. So I request the devotees just open up and then share your experiences. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We missed the Chanikunya Mataji. He will be here.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was told that you're meeting at the temple. So I when I found out last minute, I decided to carry on doing it at the temple. So I didn't have any means of transport there. My husband had the car. He took it to pick our son up from the airport. So everything changed, and I really apologize. But I spent all day at the temple, and I met Sharaf Prabhu in the temple in the evening, late evening, and he sent his love to everybody. He did ask for how we doing, and he he said, please give them my love. But glad to hear you. We are all doing.
Very
So,
happy to hear about Saurabh Prabhuji.
yeah, and he. Sorry.
Mataji, did he come alone or family?
He came. I only met him alone there. And he stayed till late as well. He was in the temple, listening to kirtan, and yeah, he we haven't heard from him, or we haven't seen him because he was in India for 3 months.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's back now, and he just wanted to know that how we're doing, and he was so pleased to hear that we're moving on, things are happening, and every day almost we're doing something. He was so happy. Yeah. And he said, give them my love, please. Say Hare Krishna to everybody. And that's how he's pleased to know that we got getting on so well, and the group has grown as well, and so much is happening, the reading of the Sanskrit, learning Sanskrit, learning to present, and all that sort of thing. Yeah, I told him everything that we do. I nearly missed him, he was quietly sitting in a corner, and then I thought I recognized that person. So I went back and looked in his face, and it was him. And it said, he said, I said, Prabhu, I passed you and you didn't say hello. He said, because, I didn't see you. But anyway, he was in meditation, I suppose. He's okay. That's what he wants people to know. He's fine.
Yeah,
Isn't that lovely to meet, for him? Because
yeah.
we were all wondering what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, hope we'll see Prabhuji one day here in our Sangha back.
Yes, I said that to him. He smiled. Anyway, he's maybe we'll see him at the temple one day. Probably you can come down when it's a big occasion. And he watched the video on the live recording of the deities dressed that day when we went there. So he said he saw it, and he asked me how it was, and he was beaming when he asked that question. So he was pleased about that.
Very nice.
So I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm sure you didn't miss me. You had enough people there.
Yeah, all happy yesterday. So all book distribution went fine, and we see Meena Mataji has given prasadam to our devotees. That
Oh, that's
Yes.
wonderful.
very nice.
I actually haven't seen the pictures yet because I got home late last night as well.
Yeah, it was good, experience. Vantananga Prabhu has arranged a table over there, and there was we just went, me and Usa Mataji, and then Prabhuji and everybody's joined. So we also done the door to door, but because it's the cold weather, and we did not get that response, but still, yeah, we did our best.
Oh, good. Did you go door to door? You said, yeah?
Yeah, we did go door to door, but that was not that much response opening. But yeah, we did. But and Devis's Prabhu's son is very good. He was encourage everybody to take a book, and he was such a good boy. It was really
Wonderful.
nice.
Yeah. So I did well at the temple as well. We had 2 bookstores, one in the Haveli and one in the temple. So it was really good. I was surprised, really. So I made up for it not coming. I'm so sorry. You probably didn't like the idea of me not turning up, but I think Debashish Prabhu said we're going to meet at the temple.
They came from the temple, from Prabhuji and everybody.
Yes, we came from the temple, Mataji.
Oh, because your Mataji said we're meeting at the station. So I thought I looked for you when I couldn't see you.
Mataji,
Maybe.
I'm not well. You wrote to my wife that you are not well. That's why we didn't look for you.
No, I didn't say I'm not well. I said that seeing that you're not meeting there, I have decided to take up. No, I didn't say I wasn't well in that one.
Okay. Yeah, I misunderstand, Mataji. It's all right. Okay.
No, but I said I'm so sorry. I should have phoned you, shouldn't I? But I text to say that the arrangement was made for us to meet there, and I have no means
Yeah,
of
we
transport.
initially we went to temple and we did the book bindings and book packing with Antaranga Prabhu in that Haveli. With
I looked.
all the
Yeah. I was looking in the wrong place then. I looked in the car parks and everywhere. I went to the temple. I didn't see you, and then I looked in the Haveli, but maybe you were in one of the other rooms on the right, were you?
I think
in the Haveli on the first room on the Haveli with the like next to the where the stage is next to that room. and we bind all the books and pack all the books.
Oh, that's where you were. I didn't go that way. I'm so sorry. Yeah,
No problem.
but I was all ready to come.
No, I would have looked for
My
you.
husband was back on time with the car, so I was all right. I went to the temple, and he even said, "I'll drop you off and you go, and then you pick me up again." But I was there. Anyway, don't worry. I'm so sorry. Next time.
Next time, Mataji, next time.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Thank
But
you.
you did very well. God bless you. Even the people didn't open the door, Mataji. That was a blessing because you did make the effort in the cold, and you took the children out, everybody, and you host them with prasadam, so everybody was happy. You were nourished. That's the main thing. Nourished all around by Krishna and Prabhupada, and with beautiful prasadam from Mataji. I'm
And
sure.
also because of your encouragement, I have managed to arrange my
Sorry?
home as well. Because you was encouraging, like, to have prasadam some
I
days
know.
more. So
I
it was
meant
so
well.
willing, that's why I managed. Otherwise, I would have not. But thank you.
Oh no, don't no, you did a good job. Don't worry, quickly, hurry or not. So it's not meant to be, but everything worked out well in the end, didn't they?
Yes.
That's the main thing.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
And you see, I also what about the length of time you were there in the cold?
No, because it was 1 o'clock, and then Prabhuji there came about 2 o'clock or something, and so that's why it's very cold, like afternoon 2 to 3 or something.
That's
Mm.
good. You enjoyed it. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yes, we still met a few of them in the street over there. And yeah, also Mataji and everybody was there, and it was good. Like Vidya says, Prabhu's son is so good, and asking like, please take book and chanting Hare Krishna with everybody. I say, come on, say Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So it's really good of him.
Oh, that's nice. It all counts. It's all effort, isn't it? It doesn't have to be, taking the book necessarily. And that's our aim. But, you made the effort, you endeavor to do it, and that's very, very good, just as good.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna.
It is very beautiful to see Mataji's efforts and also all devotees' hard work to distribute the books and children especially. Thank you so much, Mataji and everyone. Any other updates, or we shall conclude and continue with the further japa?
That way, so we don't also get opportunity. Prabhuji has said some Krishna Katha at my home, so something is good. Like Antaranga Prabhuji.
Yeah, very nice.
It's really nice to hear from him.
Devotees Association. Yes, thank you so much, Mataji. It's very fortunate to have the devotees in the home. Okay, so keeping that one in the mind, and shall conclude and continue with further japa. पञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनन्तकोटि वैष्णवभक्तवृन्देभ्यो जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की। हरे कृष्ण। जय everyone। हरे कृष्ण। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद